back in the booth as we get an awesome interview with the winner of our women's 5K. And now we get the start of our men's 4x8. Dan, take us through the keys to this one.
The leadoff leg of a conference 4x8 is always strange because it's either blistering or it's slow and tactical. After that, everyone's got to run fast, but it's looking like these guys are not playing any games here, and they're going to make it a fast leadoff. I've run the leadoff leg at a conference championship before, and we came through in 61 seconds. It turned into a kicker's paradise, and sometimes it just goes like that, and which is why the team times in the 4x8 are always a bit strange at their best. Some of the best schools, if you have four legs going, at full tilt, they're going sub 7:30, but between potential doubles and depending on how the leadoff leg goes, it's always a little bit different. But right here, they appear to want to make it a quick one.
UMass Lowell and UNH at the front there.
55.78 for that first 400. Nothing wrong with that. And we do apologize that we don't have the official entrance for this. Given how late in the meet it is, the relay cards are handed off just before the race starts, essentially. So these orders very often become official just moments before the gun goes off.
UMass Lowell, UAlbany, and UNH have won this each of the last 3 years, including UNH setting the conference record at 732 in 2017.
John Prizzi and Drew Piazza were both on that team. That team was absolutely excellent, and they went for it in the conference meet.
We will see Dan Schaffer in the Binghamton group. We see him cheering on his teammates in front of you there. Second leg now, New Hampshire and UMass Lowell are in there. Binghamton looks to be in third.
153 leadoff for UNH there. Sensational time in that regard. You got Joseph McElroy, who was an 800-meter finalist. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure that was him that ran that leadoff. Again, we don't have the official starts, and looking at, trying to remember these guys' running styles and such, but UNH is certainly going for it here, and this is an event that they have the capability of running really well because you have Plaza, who's a 157 but capable of running quicker. Spencer Sawyer's a sub 155. Colin Connery is another guy who's potentially in there, and then Matthew Adams, of course, who's a 152 guy.
Right now, UNH, UMBC, then UMass Lowell. And now UMBC jumps out in front.
Well, once you get into the second leg, it's all about making sure that you're running your first quarter the way you want to because, everyone's starting at different spots, obviously. You can't really key off of everyone else start to finish in terms of tactics, and if you have a stronger runner on one of the legs, they have to go for it, which is coaching as well to select your order to make sure you're putting guys in the order that you think gives them the best chance to succeed. And this is where you have to be a metronome out there. If you know you want to come through in 55, make sure you're coming through in 55.
Pack of four. Riverhawks, Bearcats, Wildcats, Retrievers. Bearcats jump up in front. And Dan Schaffer will be their last leg. Binghamton off to the races first. Great jump by UNH, though.
Yeah, that's where a handoff, you don't really practice handoffs in the 4x8 because it's a half-mile race, and it's not like the 4x1 where it can make or break you. But if you get a really good exchange, it can put you right up there in the lead. I believe it looks like we have Robert Becker here running the third leg for Stony Brook. Silver medalist in the 1500.
A little bit of work to do for the Seawolves, though.
Oh, yeah.
Their team score becoming more important as the day goes on. UAlbany right now in second to last.
This isn't an event that you'd expect Albany to thrive in. That's the relay coming up after this one. But we got a good 4x8 on our hands here. A four-man pack here on the third leg.
Seawolves kind of battling back into it.
When they've got the 800-meter champion on their anchor. So don't count Stony Brook out of this one by any stretch with Luke Coulter getting set to get the baton. Schaffer for Binghamton, the 1,500 champion. An excellent tactical racer. UMass Lowell, if they choose to use him, can go to Cody Moran. A lot of talent still to come. The Riverhawks lead, but it's a four-man pack.
See what Schaffer's got. Senior in his final race of these championships. And it looks like he'll get the baton first.
Not a position he's used to running in.
Schaffer knows he's getting the lead. UMass Lowell in second. New Hampshire in third. Here we go. 800 meters to go.
That was a 155 leg for Binghamton. Lot of work to do for Coulter. But Becker has put him back up into the fifth position.
UMass Lowell student athlete went down hard on the handoff.
You certainly hope he's okay. They did get the stick around cleanly, though. I think that is Moran, the 800 bronze medalist, in second there for UMass Lowell. Have a watch on Schaffer, who's currently leading for Binghamton.
Schaffer with the edge for Binghamton. And a three-man pack right on his heels.
Coulter's coming, though. This is the 800 champion that's sitting right behind the pack. 54 high for Schaffer on the first lap. Well, this is 4x800 meter racing at its absolute best, even with most of these guys coming back to double.
See what happens here with those final four. Just over 200 meters to go. Binghamton's Schaffer with the lead.
He came through really, really quick there through 600. We're talking 123 low range.
Can he leg it out?
Coulter might run out of room.
New Hampshire gaining on him, but Schaffer legs it out. A champion once again. This time Binghamton in the 4x8.
Unofficially, he just split 150.3. .733 is a great team time as well. In a double. Yeah, a tactical 15 helps, but after a 1500, he goes 150.3.
What a race.
Wow.
That was an awesome, awesome race.
Take a bow, Dan Schaffer. I'm dying to get the full splits from that race.
He won the 1500 this morning. And now he caps off the 4x8 for his team. This last turn and then him taking off at the end was just stellar.
I mean, he looks like an experienced 800-meter runner. And he's an experienced runner, and he's an experienced racer. But to go out in a fast anchor leg like that, when you know you got the 800-meter champion, he doesn't know that Coulter was as far back as he was. He did that entirely from the front.
And as you said, when he got the baton, going in with a lead, he's usually a kick behind and then pull it out at the end, but he needed to run a hard 800, and he led the whole way.